Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with another fantastic K1 Visa green card video. And this video is how to lift the conditions off of your 2-year green card for your 10-year green card. I don't give you legal advice. I don't work for USCIS. I'm not an immigration attorney. And this is Karina, my beautiful wife from Venezuela. This is her application for her 10-year green card. Remember, her 2-year green card is going to expire, and it has to be, the conditions have to be lifted off of it. You do not renew a 2-year green card. It goes away. It becomes obsolete like this computer in the past. This is a brand new computer. This is her package. And the first thing you're going to do is put together a cover sheet from you and your wife, okay, or husband, whatever the case may be, to USCIS. And on the cover sheet, you're going to list everything that is in your 10-year green card application. So let's go over Karina's 10-year green card application for you out there in YouTube land. Let's go over it. So I got the cover letter right here in my hands, okay? And we're going to be mailing our 10-year green card application to Westfield Drive in Elgin, Illinois. That's where we send it. Okay, now the contents of this 10-year green card application starts with form 1650, which is the payment form. This is the form that we filled out, which gives the routing number to our bank, our checking account number, and then we're going to take the form G1650 to our bank in person, face to face, sit down with a bank teller or a bank administrator and say, this form right here is very important for Karina's 10-year green card. Okay, make sure you do not block the transaction. The bank clerk or administrator will then go into his or her computer and put into our bank account and document that the USCIS is going to be taking $750 out of our checking account. The next thing in this cover letter lists form G1145. That is a form you fill out if you want immigration to text you or notify you they have received your 10-year green card application. Okay? So, when immigration open up this box of goodies, we will get a text message from them saying they received it using form G1145. The next form that we have in this package of stuff is USCIS form I-751. Filled out by myself and Karina and signed by both of us as a joint application to lift the conditions off of her 2-year green card for her 10-year green card. Okay. Also, there will be 2 color passport photos of Karina in Ziploc bags put into the back of the I-751. When you fill out form I-751, be very careful. Don't make any mistakes. Don't make any typos. Don't mess up the passport information or her name or his name. Do not make any mistakes. There is a zero tolerance for errors with immigration right now. We're also going to have a certified copy of our marriage certificate. Okay? Not a color copy printed off this printer here or from the library or Office Depot. We are including, and you must include, a certified courthouse copy of your marriage certificate. And I recommend attaching a business card from the clerk of the court in the bottom left-hand corner of your marriage certificate to show that you actually went there to the courthouse and got a certified copy. If you have any divorce decrees, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Beneficiary, you must include certified courthouse copies of divorce decrees or death certificates of past spouses or annulments. You cannot make a copy of your divorce decree at an Office Depot copy machine. You must go to the clerk of the court and get certified copies for immigration. Include joint tax returns. Karina and I will be including our joint tax returns for 2024 and 2025. Plus the tax transcripts from 2024. We will not be able to get the tax transcripts for 2025 because the IRS will not have created them in time by the time we have to mail off this application. A photocopy of Karina's 2-year green card front and back in color, nice and big so immigration can read it. A copy of the biographic page of my wife's Venezuelan passport in color, nice and big so immigration can read it.
Are you legal to be in this country? Si, senor. Okay, I have my green card.
A color copy of my biographic page of my U.S. citizenship passport, my U.S. passport, color copy, biographic page, nice and big so immigration can read it. If you are a naturalized American, include a copy of your naturalization certificate, a copy of Karina's translated Venezuelan birth certificate, and her long form birth certificate we translated it into English using a company called thespanishgroup.org. They don't pay me to say that, but that's the company we use because they have been very efficient and very useful and very cost effective, and they also include the ATA number which immigration's looking for on a authorized certified translation.
What kind of a job?
Translation. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs.
A copy of USCIS Form I-797, the approval application for Karina's adjustment of status. You don't have to include it, but we're including it. A copy of my U.S. military ID, front and back. A color copy of Karina's U.S. military beneficiaries spousal ID in color, front and back. Nice and big so immigration can see it. A copy of our car title with both of our names on our car title, and also a copy of the registration. This shows joint ownership of the vehicle. This shows that we are both responsible for the vehicle. A copy of Karina's Florida driver's license, blown up nice and big in color, front and back, and mine also on the same page so that immigration can see where we both live at the same address. And a copy of Karina's full coverage of her health insurance we have TRICARE, we're U.S. military TRICARE, but whatever health insurance you have, whatever, you got to show your beneficiary, he or she has full health insurance coverage in your 10-year green card application.
Open wide. Say
No.
Now, how long have you had these pains, Mr. Barber?
No, that's Babar.
We're including a copy of our property tax records showing joint property ownership, and that we are both responsible for paying the property taxes on this house that we live in here in the Panhandle of Florida. My name is on it on the property deed. Karina's name is on the property deed. It shows and we also included a copy of the check where we paid our property taxes for this property. A copy of Karina's university transcripts from the college that she attended, the university she went to in Venezuela. It shows her education level. It shows she's degreed up in tax accounting. And I got her college transcripts, her university transcripts, adjudicated into a U.S. equivalency. And the SpanishGroup.org did that for us also. And we also have a copy of Karina's enrollment paperwork for her English classes here in Florida. She's going to the local college, taking English classes twice a week, once in class, once online, and we have a copy of the paperwork showing where she paid for the enrollment. Next, we have copies of the water, sewer, gas, and sanitation bills, the electric bills, the phone bill, the power bill. We have both of our names on the bills to the house. So when the bills come in, probably on this computer right here, I print them, and then they have been included for the last 2 years in Karina's 10-year green card package, showing we are both responsible for running the house, paying the light bill, paying the sewer, paying the water bill, paying the phone bill, the internet bill, etc. Let me see here. We have copies of mail that have not the actual letters, but the envelopes showing that mail has been sent to our address with both our names on it, to Karina and Diego Ross. So we just put some envelopes in there without the letters showing evidence of mail has coming to our house. There's a copy of Karina's 401k enrollment plan with the job that she is working, where she's gainfully employed. And we have a copy of her new employee welcome letter when she was hired. Okay, back last summer back in the summer of 2024. When she got hired, they sent her a hiring welcome letter. And then we also included the IRS W-4 form with Karina's name on it, showing how she is paying her FICA and Medicaid tax, etc., to the government. Now, also on this cover letter, included in Karina's 10-year green card application, is a copy of Karina's first year employee performance review at the company that she works for. It's basically a character reference from the company, from her bosses, detailing her work performance. That's included in this application. There's original pay stubs going back from when she first started working there. Immigration want to see that your beneficiary, okay, is self-sufficient. If something were to happen to the U.S. citizen sponsor, the new husband or wife, that the beneficiary isn't going to be automatically become a public charge. They want to see self-reliance and independence. Okay. There's a copy of the letter where Karina opened up her joint bank account statement with me. Okay, with the bank, dated back in February of 2024. So immigration can see that Karina has been a joint bank account holder with me since when she first got to the United States, when she got her social security number. There's a copy of joint credit cards showing both of our names. My name on my credit card, her name on her credit card. There's a copy of joint ownership of any investments that you have. If you have any stocks or bonds, if you've got any certificates of deposit, if you bought any gold together, any Bitcoin, whatever investments you have purchased together, you want to show evidence of that in your 10-year green card application. We have bank statements going back 2 years with both of our names on the bank statements showing our transactions. Karina buys stuff, I buy stuff, and both of our names are on the bank statements that come in every month. And then you have the credit cards bank statements that come in every month, and it shows what I purchased, what Karina's purchased, and they're both on the same bank statement. So it shows that we are both responsible, buying food for the house, paying the bills, and working together as husband and wife. Immigration are looking to see that you are working together financially with proof and evidence of financial transactions together. There's copies of photos of us starting back when we first went out and started dating each other. We started dating each other in 2021 in Colombia, and then we included pictures from 2021 all the way, and we're going to include pictures up to March of 2026. Well, people say, well, we already included our wedding pictures, and we've already included pictures for our K1 visa approval. I don't care. It's a new person who's adjudicating your 10-year green card. And we're under very strict compliance rules right now. So make sure you include photos when you first started dating, all the way through your relationship, when you got married, your honeymoon if you took one, and then pictures past your honeymoon, way up and then right up to a few days before you file for your 10-year green card. You need to have a timeline of your relationship, and you have to prove it to immigration. And on the photos, make sure you put the names of the people in the pictures, where the pictures were taken, and the date. Okay? We had a vacation together. Karina and I, we went to Arizona, we went to Nevada. We included our plane tickets for our vacation. We included our pictures of our vacation. We went to the Grand Canyon, etc. There's copies of Karina's business startup for her company. Karina started a coffee company. She sells coffee from Colombia. She has a t-shirt company. She can make you a t-shirt design. Just email her the design and she'll make it for you. Okay? But we included evidence of her company startup in her 10-year green card application. And we also included 5 letters of affidavit from family and friends, notarized. You must include notarized letters of affidavit from your family and friends testifying to the validity of your relationship. And then also I included a copy of my last will and testament. So if something happens to me, Karina will be well taken care of, and she will be the beneficiary of, you know, everything that I have for her future protection. And last but not least, you always sign off the end of the cover letter with, original documents are always available upon request by USCIS, and then you sign it and date it, Mr. American Citizen Sponsor, and your beneficiary, your husband or wife, she or he signs and dates it, and you put the cover letter on top of everything that I just went over in document protectors, so that way when your 10-year green card application sits on a shelf at USCIS for a year or so, if the sprinklers were to go off in the office space where they're storing your stuff, all your paperwork will be protected from any water or any kind of damage. Protect your documents. Ship them to immigration using UPS, FedEx, or DHL. Do not use the postal system. Make sure you track the paperwork, and make sure you also don't mess up the routing number and the bank account, checking account number, or savings account number that you use on the form G1650. If you transpose a number, immigration cannot take the money from your checking account, and you're going to have issues with your green card application. Thanks for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Don't forget, if you want to become a member of this channel, join as a member. You get my phone number, your email, my email address. You can call me, text me. I'm open 7 days a week. If you have an immigration emergency, you can call me and I will advise you. It's not legal advice, but I got 13 years experience doing this. Don't forget, I do a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Sometimes I'll take a night off with Karina if she's not tired. Remember, she's working and working and working and doing a fantastic job assimilating into this great republic, the United States of America. See you at the next live stream.
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
That's what you always say.